Hi everyone, welcome back to Castaway TV. So for the past couple of weeks, I've been waiting on a package and it's finally here. This is from Aware Causes. They had reached out to me and have given me an opportunity to work with them by wearing what's inside this package in a photo and sharing my story a little bit. So inside these boxes are, if I don't shoot it across the room, some necklaces. This white one is to represent mental health. Oh my lord, can I get this over my big noodle? I can't. We need some assistance from the camera crew.
Yes.
Inside the box is a little message. You are not alone. And another one here. And this one is red, representing addiction. Since receiving these today, it has inspired me to do a little talk about how I became sober. Being sober is a decision I had to make after addiction had taken everything from me except for my life. Being sober is a choice I make to be a brother, a son, a friend, and hopefully a father one day. Being sober is a choice I make every single day. I wake up, I go to work, I go out with friends, and before I go to sleep, knowing the next day I'm going to have to repeat this process again. Being sober was a hard decision that I had to make, and a lot of hard decisions around it had to be made. I had to decide which friends I could be around. Even though I care for a lot of my friends, I had to do what was best for me. And I almost had to change every aspect of my life. I had to put myself in a position away from influence, away from negativity, and almost isolate myself and really grab a hold of my life and push myself towards the things I really wanted to do. I had to set goals. I had to complete goals. And I continuously have to do that to make sure I stay on the path that I'm on. And it's definitely not an easy thing, and anyone that's gone through this understands. It's a battle that you never want to go through. But what's way worse is being alone and having to hide from the people you love because you can't even look at yourself in the mirror anymore. And all these decisions that I've had to make, from moving to going to rehab and to detox, and things I never ever expected myself to do, has really showed a lot about myself. I've learned so much about myself and really learned what I actually want out of this life. I spent so many years just so confused and feeling so alone, and I really just hadn't come to terms and with being okay with being me. I didn't like myself. I didn't know why. And instead of working on myself, I tried to surround myself with people and indulge in many things, trying to get this feeling I just couldn't come to terms with and couldn't find it. And it took that time in separating myself and becoming alone and going out on these adventures and I guess finding myself as a person to really see where I want to go and how beautiful life is and how beautiful it is to be sober, to be there and aware in the moment. I didn't think it was possible. I spent my whole life thinking I couldn't live without it. And now I finally feel alive without it. And it was such a scary time, but now it just keeps me to push forward. It's not easy every day, but the end result is so worth it. I actually get to be a part of my family now. I'm there, I'm completely involved in the things that I want to be involved in. I'm able to make good friendships now that aren't based off of substances, and it's all off of a clear mind. So as harsh as this addiction has been on me and my life, it is almost a gift at this point to be able to see the world in a different way and to see life this way. It seems so funny, even though it's been said so many times, especially in my life. I'm guessing almost everyone's life as we were kids. But to get to this point, the decisions were made was picking the people that were around me, setting goals in my life to move forward to, follow your dreams, just all those comments that like were said in your head years and years ago. But like I really had to just do that and get rid of all the habits and all the comfort things that I had in my life. Just step away from it and just break it down to like, what is going on right now? Why am I sitting here in this trap house right now? How do I get out of it? And it was like, I need to just get away, separate myself from anything that involves a substance at all. What are the things I really want to do? I wanted to be making videos in these, I wanted to go on camping trips and fishing stuff, and it was in my head yelling at me to do that. And those two things right there were the major portions of it. What took me to the next step. And then of course just wanting to be a person. I wanted to be human, to be able to be a family member, to be able to be a big brother was such a big portion of it. It's so hard to look in your little brother's eyes and you see the fear in his eyes. And all you want to do is be a good influence on him, and you can't be. And to finally be able to be a part and hang out with him and do things with him is so, I can't even put it into words how great it makes me feel. And there was such a big part of my brain that was like, since all the things that I've done in my life, all these bad decisions, no one was going to want me back. But that was just me not accepting myself. And you're like, if I make the right decisions and I'm doing good things for people and myself, of course my family is going to want me around again. Like, it was just me having to forgive myself and move forward. So to anyone out there that like, if you're on that decision part where you're like, I really want to do this, like, just do it. Look around at your life right now and look at the reasons why you can't or why it's difficult and eliminate it. And then start looking at things of what's going to help you get there and just take it on full force. So yeah, I would like to thank Aware Causes for this opportunity. Actual photo that will be posted on Instagram. Thank you for listening to this little spiel. I hope it inspires you. And if you know somebody that can be helped by this video or in any way, like, just put out that helping hand, because sometimes it isn't there for them. Yeah, thank you.